Hello, committee members. My name is Samantha Shapiro, and I'm a project manager in the city manager's office. Today, I will be presenting the approval of fiscal year 23-24 special event support program and budget. The recommendation is that the Community Services, Public Safety, Housing and Development Committee recommend that the City Council approve the list of recommended events for the special event support program in fiscal year 23-24, approve minor changes to the special event support program policy, and allocate $100,000 toward the special event support program in the fiscal year 23-24 budget. The city of Oxnard is home to more than 30 special events each year, including programs and festivals that recognize major holidays. Special events are permitted through the temporary use permit process through the city's planning division. Each year, the city receives requests from event organizers to waive or reduce city service fees. Historically, many of these events received a discount on fees, resulting in the city not achieving cost recovery and event organizers relying on these waivers. With the exception of the TUP fee, which can be waived per the Oxnard City Code for nonprofit organizations, there was no policy or ordinance in place to allow for a reduction or waiver of city service fees prior to the adoption of the Special Event Support Program by City Council in June 2022. The Special Event Support Program offers a subsidy towards city service fees for special events held in the city that align with a major recognized holiday, are free and open to the public, and have at least 1 year of successful history within the city, among other requirements. This created a transparent policy and fair process for event organizers hosting eligible events to offset certain costs while ensuring the city achieves cost recovery for performing services outside their routine responsibilities. In fiscal year 22-23, the City Council approved the program with 22 anticipated events and allocated $115,000 to support the events. The event list and budget were developed based on events held in the city and their associated costs from previous years or estimated costs based on known activities. After the program was approved and event organizers were invited to submit an application, only 17 events ultimately submitted an application and met the program requirements. The 5 events that didn't qualify either did not submit an application for consideration, did not meet the program requirements, or did not plan to hold an event in fiscal year 22-23. In its first year, the Special Event Support Program will provide support to 17 events and has subsidized approximately $54,000 in city service fees as of the writing of this report. 5 of these events are scheduled for late May or early June, therefore the costs are unknown and the total subsidized cost is yet to be finalized. However, actual city service fees will fall below the $115,000 that was budgeted. To further refine the program in its second year, staff recommends that the City Council approves minor clarifications to the Special Event Support Program policy, including a requirement that an event organizer submits an application by the preset deadline in order to be considered by City Council for a subsidy, and clarification on of the city fees that are not eligible for a subsidy, including encroachment permits, delivery fees, and refundable deposits. The program goals, support categories, and eligibility criteria remain the same as the program that was approved by the City Council in June 2022. In March 2023, applications were distributed to event organizers who obtained a TUP in prior years and held an event that aligned with the program goals, support categories, and eligibility criteria. Event organizers were invited to complete an application if they wished to be considered for the fiscal year 23-24 program. 25 events are being recommended to receive the Special Event Support Program subsidy in fiscal year 23-24, requiring a budget allocation of $100,000. Though there are more events recommended than in the previous year, the total cost has decreased because city staff has a year of data collection to accurately predict the cost of city fees for these events. 9 of the recommended events were not part of last year's program. They meet the eligibility criteria but were not included in fiscal year 22-23 because they either did not occur, did not submit an application by the deadline, did not meet the program requirements, or were city events inadvertently left off the recommended list. The table shown on the screen includes the list of recommended events for the fiscal year 23-24 program. It's also included as attachment 2 of the staff report. The fiscal year 23-24 Special Event Support Program will require a budget allocation of $100,000 from the general fund and the city manager's budget. This is included in the fiscal year 23-24 draft budget. This concludes my presentation. Staff will be available at the meeting to address any questions from the committee and members of the public. Thank you.